Hello traders, in today's video we're going to do live compounding. Right now I have only $93 in my trading account and the goal is to grow this step by step, okay? The most important thing about this video is that we won't be using any indicators, not RSI, not MACD, not any secret tool. Our entire focus will be on pure price action, meaning we'll trade by observing support, resistance, and rejection candles. So here, I'll use my horizontal lines to draw support and resistance. I've marked resistance above and support below, and we'll wait for the market to come down to the support level. After that, we'll take our buy trade, because as you can see, the market has bounced up from the support level 3 times before, so there's a very high probability that it will happen again this time. First, I'll set the amount to $90 here, okay? Now, the market has started to come down. After this candle closes, I'll press my buy trade, and let's wait a bit. Okay, so we're taking our buy trade here. I've placed one buy trade of $90, and let's understand clearly what I observed before taking this trade. First, I noticed here that the market was coming down, but then its speed slowed down, meaning the sellers started to weaken here. Small green candles started forming, and after that, the market came down again, but not with much speed. So this was my first confirmation. Second, I saw a long wick forming towards the bottom, which shows that buyers pushed the price up from below, and sellers failed to take the price further down. So from here, there are high chances that the market will go up. Plus, considering the support, our trade could be profitable here. And there's one more thing you need to keep in mind. Don't take trades in the middle of the support, okay? Always wait for a clear level and also wait for the candle to close. Don't enter too early. First see whether the candle closes above or below the support, okay? So here, our trade has become profitable and we've booked a profit of $172. Now we'll set our amount here to $170. Our profit has been made. We'll keep $5 in the real account there, okay? So now, I'll wait a little bit, and as you can see, the lower wick of the green candle is quite long, which means there's strong buying pressure here. So after this candle closes, I'll place a buy trade again. Okay, so here I've placed a buy trade, alright? First, let's understand why I took a buy trade here. I first observed the price behavior. After the initial buy, the price went up but didn't give a strong breakout. The market was still moving within a range, which means the support was still valid. So I didn't trade blindly here, I waited a bit. Also, the lower wick here was quite long, which means there was strong buying pressure. To show this, I drew support and resistance levels here. The second candlestick pattern may not have been an exact hammer, but the price action was clearly bullish, so with confidence I took another buy trade here. And as you can see, our trade is turning out to be profitable. In 10 seconds, our trade will be profitable, and if you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments. So our trade has become profitable here. Alright guys, so now I've opened the CHFND OTC chart, and here I'll draw support and resistance. I'll place resistance on the upper side so that we don't miss our trade, and I'll place the trade first. Okay, after this we'll draw support here. As you can see, previously the market touched the resistance and came down. So again, there's a chance the market will do the same and the market is coming down. You can see that red candles have started forming. And notice one more thing. The candle that formed near the resistance has a long upper wick and a small body, and it's on the red side. This is a clear signal that buyers were trying to push the price up, but sellers pushed it back down. Alright, the price has dropped from this area before as well. The market has memory. Levels that worked before can work again. Okay, so here our trade is looking profitable. Based on all these factors, we took the trade here, and in just a short while, our trade will become profitable. Let's wait a little and see what the result is. Okay, so our trade has become profitable here, and we've booked a profit of $576. Alright, now I see another opportunity to buy. The market has reached the support level, and from here, the market could go up. First, I will wait for the candle to close and see what kind of impression the candle leaves here. Based on that, we will take a trade here. Okay, so the candle has started to turn green here, which means buyers are becoming active. So that's why I have placed a buy trade here. Let's quickly understand step by step the reason for taking this trade. Alright, let me explain to you. First, I noticed that the support level here is quite strong. If you look before, the market has touched this support level 3 times and gone up, so there is a high chance that the market will go up again from here this time as well. Second, I didn't just take the trade randomly. First, I looked for confirmation. Here, a confirmation candle formed, which was green and had a long lower wick. After that, I took my buy trade here. So you should do the same. Don't rush. First, understand things properly. Also, I observed the market structure here. The market was sideways before, moving a bit up and down. In such areas, buying from support is safe, and here the candle is forming quite long, and I think our trade will end up profitable here. And our trade has indeed become profitable, so I hope you are understanding the concept. You should have a clear understanding of the support and resistance concept because I have made a lot of videos on this. If you have any doubts, you can ask in the comments. Now, I'll do a bit of chart analysis here and then I'll see whether taking a trade here will be profitable or not. Okay, so let's wait for this candle to close, and here I'm seeing a down signal because, look, I'll explain by drawing a horizontal line here. Let me first draw a horizontal line from here. Okay, so I've drawn a horizontal line here, and you can see that previously the market came down after touching this line, which means this is now its new resistance. The market touched this resistance and came down before as well, and the market has done this 3 times. If you look back, the market has come down from here. So the first thing is that I took the trade here after seeing the resistance. The second thing I noticed is that the red candle you see below has a very long upper wick, which means sellers are becoming active here. Wicks also play a big role in trading. If we trade based on them, our trades, if not 100%, can be 90% profitable. And here, a red candle has started to form, and in just a short while, our trade will become profitable here. And our trade has indeed become profitable, and we have booked a profit of $1,536. Alright guys, so here I have opened the chart of CDCHFOTC, and you can see a downtrend here. So I have placed a trade here. As soon as the candle closes, make sure you don't miss the trade. So here, I'll explain things to you properly by drawing a trend line. Just sit back and try to understand everything. So here, I've drawn this ray like this. Now we can clearly see that the market is in a downtrend, but it is forming lower highs and lower lows. The second thing you need to understand is that when the price comes down and directly tests the trend line, this is the area where sellers usually become active. So we noticed this spot and drew a trend line here, and then we placed a trade. Secondly, what did I observe here? I got a rejection signal near the trend line and the price paused. If you look here, the price had paused before as well, and we can see a lot of wicks, which means there was an upward push, but it wasn't accepted. The market stayed down. So our trade here has become profitable, and we've booked a good amount of profit. Okay, alright guys. So now I've opened the NZD JPY OTC chart, and here I'm going to place my sell trade. I have placed my sell trade here. Now let's understand why I took a sell trade at this point. First, I'll draw horizontal lines for support and resistance, okay? So we'll mark all the supports below, okay? And above, we've marked the resistance. Now let's properly understand why I took the trade here. There was a strong support below from where the price had already bounced before. Above, there was a resistance line where the price had previously been rejected. So this is a clear support and resistance zone, right? Second, the price bounced up from the support, and near the support we saw a long wick plus a rejection, meaning sellers pushed the price down, but buyers brought it back up. Also, higher lows were forming here, which means the price kept coming down, but each time it bounced from above the previous low. This is a sign that buyers are gradually getting stronger, and here our trade has become profitable very nicely. Okay, so now let's change the chart and take our next trade. This will be our last trade. Alright guys, so here I have opened the Jockney OTC chart, and here I am taking a buy trade. Okay, so let's understand why I took a buy trade here. If you look at the left side of the chart, you can see that the market was in a downtrend. There were more red candles and the price was falling. But then at one point, the price started to pause and move sideways. This means the sellers got exhausted and now buyers are about to come in. Then a reversal formed at the bottom, and the market made a higher low along with a strong green candle. This is a classic signal that the trend is about to change, and from here, the market started moving upwards. Okay, and thirdly, I saw here that the structure broke. The price went up and broke its previous high. This means that the previous resistance has been broken, and now the market has turned bullish. On this basis, I took my trade here, and as you can see, our trade is turning profitable. In just a few seconds, our trade will be in profit, okay? Let's wait a little. Alright guys, so our trade has become profitable here and we've booked a profit of $7,600. We've made around 8,000 something dollars in our real account. So today's compounding was successful, okay? We've booked a pretty good profit. See you in the next video. Until then, thank you for watching. Bye.